What is going on, guys? Brad here from Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in this Buffalo versus Penn State college basketball game going down on Sunday, December 1st, 2024, here at Pickdawgz. We drop the most free pick videos out of anyone, so click that subscribe button, drop a like. It helps us out a lot if you guys are looking for the picks like the best, the picks like the most. The picks I'm betting myself personally, go to Pickdawgz.com, click the premium pick section, or click the link in the description of this video. You will find all my plays there. Alrighty, man. Hope everyone's doing well. We have the Buffalo Bulls headed into Penn State to play the Nittany Lions. And, man, this Buffalo team, I've kind of been impressed with Buffalo. I mean, look, they come in with a 4-3 record, but they are 4-2 ATS. They've kept things close against some of the better teams, and I'm not mad of what I've seen from the Bulls so far this season. Averaging 77.4 points per game and giving up 80.7 points per game. Ryan Sable is their leading scorer, averaging 18.6 points per game. They're getting some really good production from that young man right there. And like I said, we've seen this Buffalo team have some double-digit spreads and keep things close. They started off the season out playing ODU. They were 10.5-point dogs in that one. Only lost that game by 1 point. They played Notre Dame, went into Notre Dame. They were 23.5-point dogs in that one. Only lost that game by 9 points, and that's a much improved, solid Notre Dame team. So I thought that was a nice game there. They went into Vermont. They were 16.5-point dogs in that one. Only lost by 11 points. So you guys get the trend here. When Buffalo has these big spreads going against them, when they're getting all these points, we've seen them keep things close. It's really this Buffalo team, you got to worry about them when they have a short spread. Last game they played NCAAB, they were 3-point favorites in that game, lost that game by 1 point. When they played Bryant, they were 6.5-point dogs. Lost that one by 13. So with Buffalo, you got to pick and choose your spots. It's one of those teams that you got to look at their trends. You got to look at their last few games and see the exact spots they're covering. Some teams cover better with fat spreads. Some teams cover better when it's a shorter spread, more of an even matchup. And I noticed with Buffalo here, when there's a fat spread, they're not a bad team to take. Looking at Penn State, though, Penn State has had a really nice season. 6-1 record, 4-3 ATS, averaging 91.9 points per game, giving up 68 points per game. Averaging 91.9 points per game is very impressive, guys. Their leading scorer is Ace Baldwin Jr., averaging 60.3 points per game, but they're getting a lot of production from other guys on this roster as well. And look, I will say Penn State hasn't had the most difficult schedule. We just saw them take a loss in their last game against Clemson. That was probably their toughest opponent yet. But, they kind of had a cupcake schedule, guys. I guess they played Virginia Tech, but that Virginia Tech team's really not good. They played PFW, who's a solid team, but still they weren't able to cover that game. And for this matchup, let me confirm the spread for you guys here. Penn State's laying 27.5. We're taking Buffalo, guys. Like I said earlier, man, this Buffalo team covers large spreads. This will be the most points that they've gotten all season long. If they can keep things close against a solid Notre Dame team, I think they keep it within 27.5 against this Penn State team. I actually think this spread's pretty damn disrespectful in my opinion. The only thing that worries me is Penn State could really score the ball. Like I said, they're averaging 91.9 points per game, but just looking at the numbers here, looking at the trends, this Buffalo team gets up to play when they're playing good teams. It's shown so far this season, and I think they do it again. Give me Buffalo plus 27.5 points. I appreciate you guys watching this. Click that subscribe button, drop a like, drop in the comments who you're taking in this one. And if you guys are looking for the picks like the best, the picks like the most, the picks that I'm betting myself personally, go to Pickdawgz.com, click the pre and pick section, or click the link in the description of this video. You will find all my plays there. I'll catch you on the next one.